Sunlight family, it's Joanmarie. I'm a little slow to the virtual studio here, but I'm so happy to be here with you today. If you've been sitting a lot lately at your dining room table doing your work, or if you've been homeschooling, whatever you've been doing and you need a little stretch and you need a little deep breathing, come on and join me. How lucky we are, right, to have this beautiful practice, especially in this time of pandemic, where we can really nurture our bodies and our souls and our minds with this practice. So be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, give yourself the practice you need today. So it might mean using some modifications, some props, putting your knees down, skipping something, whatever it is, let it feel good in your body. This is the one time of your day we're not trying to accomplish something and produce and be productive. What we're trying to do is undo, right? We want to undo the stress and the fear and everything that comes with that. So I'm going to start you on your back like I like to do, and just give yourself permission to be heavy here, to just really get heavy. So take a giant breath in, maybe sigh it out, and just begin to notice. Notice what you notice. The quality of your breath, the state of your mind, who's on your heart. Notice the sensations in your back, in your hips, in your jaw, in your neck. Just notice. And then start to notice the breath. And just feel the in and the out of your breath, the contraction and the expansion. And just start to listen for the intention to bubble up. Just see, what is the intention of this practice going to be today? What is it you need from this practice today? And then let that be your fierce focus, your drishti, when your mind wants to get busy and pull you out of this time and into planning and sequencing and worrying and obsessing and all the things that our mind does. And when you've set your intention for the practice, rub your palms together, symbolically sealing it, but also signaling the start of the physical practice. And then inhale, take the arms up over your head and get really long. From fingertips to toe, you might arch your back a little bit if that feels okay for you. And then on your exhale, draw your knees to your chest. And let's rock a little bit from side to side. So just giving the back a little stretch, bringing some blood flow and some energy to that lower back, to the kidneys in the back, to your pelvis in the back. And let's circle our knees round and round. And also, as you can say, I don't like to use music while I'm teaching because it tends to sound really distorted. So feel free to use a nice playlist here for yourself. And I can't remember if I said that already. So if I've already said it, I'm so sorry. Let's reverse the direction of the circles, round and round. Awesome. And then let's extend our legs up to the ceiling and say hello to your hamstrings. And we're not really getting a deep stretch here. We just want to open them up. So let's just bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Notice how your knees feel today. Notice your hamstrings. Do they feel super tight? And then just coordinate your breathing. Inhale as you drop your heels. Exhale as you lift your feet. Inhale, exhale. And then this last one, let's hold it here, and like we're doing a little moonwalk on the ceiling. So now we feel a little bit of a stretch here in the hamstrings, the hamstring attachments, and just moving those legs back and forth. Opening them up a little bit.
And then let's bring our knees, or bend the knees and bring the feet out nice and wide. So as wide as your mat, if not wider. And then let's windshield wiper back and forth. The knees go to the right and to the left. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. So just back and forth, back and forth. And the next time your knees fall to the right, let's follow the knees and we'll rotate the top arm. So I'm cradling my head in my lower arm, so there's no discomfort in my neck. And I'm just getting my shoulders ready for down dog and plank. I want to make sure my joints are lubricated and my muscles are warm. So if the arm circulating is too much, just hold on to the shoulder, round and round. And then let's switch directions. So we'll roll onto the back, we'll come onto the other side. Same thing, hike the knees up and a rotation of the top arm here. Notice any clicking, any popping, any snapping. Sometimes that cartilage is a little noisy. Good, so round and round. And then we'll come back onto the back, and if it's okay for you, we'll rock and roll back and forth. And if rocking's not your thing, just crawl yourself up to an all-fours posture, hands and knees. So we'll continue to move through the spine. So a little bit of cat-cow here. We'll inhale, we'll drop the belly, we'll lift our tailbone up and our chin up and our heart up. And then exhale, drop the tail, drop your chin round through the spine, pull the belly up and in, inhale to lift. Exhale, just tuck your tail, inhale, lift, and exhale, flex. And we'll come back to that neutral spine. Let's drop the left forearm to the ground and extend our right leg out. So there's a little bit of an extension here of the spine, so I'm looking up. And then exhale, I'm going to tap my knee towards my tricep. Do I have to touch the tricep? No. But I am going to round through the back and pull my belly in. Inhale, extend, exhale. Inhale, extend, and exhale. One more. Inhale, extend, exhale, hold here. And then let's take that leg all the way out to the side, maybe a little rocking from side to side here, and just get a little stretch through the inner thigh. And then let's lift our right arm up to the sky. You could look up, you could look down. Maybe you come up to the palm of the bottom hand to get a deeper stretch. Take one more breath, and then exhale. Let's thread this needle. So we'll thread the arm underneath. And we're just going to feel this out. So if bringing the shoulder all the way down is not a good idea for you, you can stay right here and get a little shoulder stretch. Take one more breath. And then let's slowly come up, untwist, and we'll take that to the other side. So you can move around a little bit. And then drop the forearm down to the ground. Your palm of the left hand is on the mat, and then let's extend our left leg behind us. So nice big inhale, maybe you look up. Exhale, knee towards the tricep, but round through the back and suck your belly in. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open up. And then let's take this leg out to the side here. And again, we're just kind of rocking from side to side a little bit, just opening up the inner thigh. And then we'll open up our left arm, get a little rotation here. You could come up to your right hand. And then exhale, we'll thread the needle. So forearm comes down or the shoulder comes down. Maybe it doesn't reach the floor, and that's okay. Just stay in a comfortable range. Deep breath though. One more. Nice. And then let's slowly undo, unwind. Walk the hands back towards the knees. Have a seat. Tuck your toes in the back if that's okay for you. So we can open up the feet a little bit. And if that's kind of excruciating for your feet and your ankles, you could always come up here. But try to keep your toes tucked so you get that foot opener. Let's inhale, lift the arms up to the sky, hands to the shoulders. One more time, rotate those elbows round and round, lubrication of the shoulder joints. And then let's meet in our first upside down, downward facing dog. Woo, so once we arrive here, let's get comfortable. Find your home in the pose. So we want to go for the feel of things, not the shape of things, okay? Not how things look, but how they feel. So if you need to keep your knees really bent, do so. But let's study really wide hands, plugging in through knuckle joints. Lowest rib moving towards your thighs. Tailbone reaches up and your thigh bones are reaching back. You're breathing deeply. Now inhale, come high on your toes, knees to the ground. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, rock forward, modified plank. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more times like that. Inhale, high on your toes, knees to the ground. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, modified or full plank. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, here we go. Inhale, high on your toes. Knees to the ground. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, rock forward, modified or full plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So take about 3 or 4 deep breaths here in your downward dog. Studying, staying out of thinking, practicing being the calm observer, the seer of the thoughts. Recognize them as they come and then let them float by, and then start to study the posture that you're in. So let's start to tippy-toe up to the front of the mat and come into our first forward fold. So keep your knees soft. Eye gaze between those knees. Keep your knee joints nice and soft so there's no trauma to the hamstrings or back. You could rock a little bit, could separate your toes. Now inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And let's start to roll ourselves up slowly. Bend your knees, roll up. Stacking the vertebra one at a time. Hands to that lower spine. Make some space in the lumbar spine as we take the first back bend with support. So we're looking either out to the horizon. We could look up and take the sternum up to the sky as you send your hips forward, creating some space in the lumbar spine. So there's no compression here. Inhale, forward, exhale, fold. Beautiful. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's reverse the swan dive now. Push through the heels as you rise all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold. Soft knee joints. Heel toe the feet out. And let's come into a little bit of a yogi squat. So there's lots of different versions of this. If your ankles are super tight, you could always come up here, put your elbows on top of your thighs. You can rock here, or you're down in your yogi squat, just kind of waddling like a duck, opening up your hips. Inhale, look forward, extend your spine, and then exhale, take a bow, drop your head. So my elbows are opening up my hips here. I'm pushing gently my inner thigh open with my elbows and my triceps. And I'm really opening up my lower back here, so I'm going to breathe deeply into my lower back and my hips. So nice big inhale. Stay for the exhale, squeeze the belly. Good, and then inhale, look up. Exhale, plank. So knees up or down, yogi's choice. Exhale, we'll take a float. And we'll come into downward facing dog. Shake your head yes and no. Check in. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to come to, we're building warrior one. So I'm going to come into it in a modified way, just so that if you need modification, you'll know where to go in the future. So come high on your toes, knees to the ground. Help your right leg forward. Let's turn and spin the back foot 45 degrees and then rise up. Warrior one, but let's extend our arms out like we're holding the whole world in our hands here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull your belly in and point your spine down. Good, now inhale, let's straighten the front leg, maybe bring the arms up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, exhale. Good, now just lift the arms up to the sky. Reach those thumbs back, and then bring the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands, open up the chest, the shoulders, lift your chin, open your heart more importantly. Take a big breath in, and then on the exhale, we're just gonna come into an extension. So we're going to try to hold back a little bit and avoid the temptation to go all the way down into humble warriors. Just go into an extension here. Get the longest spine you can, from the base of your skull to the base of your spine. Good. And then let's spin the back foot. Just spin the back foot. And then swing those arms up very slowly. And it's crescent lunge. Awesome. Take one more breath here. And then take both the arms forward and let's reach the right arm back and the left arm forward into water wheel. Some of you might reach back or just stay right here. Take one more nice big breath here. Good, last breath. And then exhale, we're coming into warrior two. Warrior two, and I'm just gonna turn myself around so I'm facing you. So warrior two. Beautiful. Let's take this back arm and swing it around. Exhale, warrior two. Back arm, big circle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Inhale, big circle. Exhale, warrior two. We'll drop the back arm, exalted warrior. One more breath, big giant inhale, exhale, windmill the arms down, spin the back foot, and take the twist. Twisted lunge. Big breath in, exhale the arm down. Now bend this back knee, back foot lifts up, standing needle, play with your balance. Take your last breath here. And exhale, bring the foot right down next to the other foot and come into forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now what is it you need? Stillness? Or do you need to shake out a bit? Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. And then when you're ready, come on back to stillness, find mountain pose. Find the foundation, find the feet, wide toes, 4 quadrants of the feet, rooting into the earth, grounding you. And then you're lifting up from there. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Heel to the feet out. And let's come down into yogi squat. Again, find the yogi squat that works for you. So it could be a little higher up, but rock from side to side. Maybe this time around, a little rocking forward. You can kind of practice your crow prep. A little bit of momentum forward. Finding a little lift. Take a big breath in, extend the spine. Exhale, drop the head. So you're kind of like a little tripod with your lower body here. Your elbows are opening up your hips. Your belly's pulled in. And in this posture, you can really feel your lower back, your hips in the back, but also your pelvic floor muscles. So really squeeze them on the exhale. Now inhale, look up, extend the spine. Exhale, step back, plank. Knees up or down, exhale. Inhale, cobra, so you're taking your flow. And it's exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. All right, this time it's left leg forward for warrior one. So you could swing it forward, or you could put your knees down like we did on the other side. So inhale, rise up, warrior one. Squaring the shoulders to the front. Exhale, hands come behind the back, extend, open up the chest. And then exhale, it's just an extension. So it's not a full humble warrior, just an extension of the spine. The neck is long, the spine is long. And on the next breath, we're just spinning the back foot, coming high on the toes. And then we're lifting ourselves all the way up into that crescent. But we're going to take our arms out like we're holding the world in our arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms up, maybe you straighten your legs. Exhale, sink. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink. Now take the arms forward, plug your shoulders back in, and then open up for your water wheel on this side. And again, some of you might reach back or just stay right here. Good, take one more breath. And then exhale, opening up to warrior two. Nice. Now I'm going to turn myself around. You stay where you are. Back arm, circle, big backward circle, warrior two. Inhale, sweep the arm. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Big backward circle. Warrior two. Good. One more breath. Exalted warrior. Drop that back arm. Front arm lifts up. Maybe back a little bit. Make sure you have a little bend in the back knee for range of motion. One more breath. Exhale, windmill down. And we'll take the twist. Left arm lifts up to the sky. Last breath. Exhale, the arm down. Soften the back knee. And it's standing needle on this side now. I'm about to hit myself in the head with my door. Okay. Just do the very best you can. That's all we can do. As the head drops, the leg lifts. Perhaps you play with your balance. Doesn't have to be pretty, right? We just practice balance. Last breath, let's bring the back foot to the front foot and fold in. Good. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And let's rise all the way up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. And just pause. Notice what you notice. Feel the foundation. Feel the roots growing from the four quadrants of the feet, rooting you. With all that's going on in our world right now, it's important to feel grounded, to feel safe, to feel centered. And even if it's for these 5 minutes on the mat, let's practice it in our bodies.
so we know how to access it. So really big breath in, big breath out, big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, step or hop back, plank pose. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Take some breaths now into the back body. 3 or 4 really deep breaths, puffing up those back ribs. Let's crawl our hands over towards the right, left hand on top of the right, and just wiggle around a little bit. Just see where you can get the opening. Breathe into the intercostal rib tissue on that left side. And then let's crawl in the opposite direction. Right hand on top of left. And then we'll crawl in the opposite, coming back to the center. Walk your hands back towards your knees, help yourself up. And let's swing our legs out in front. We're coming down onto our backs now, rolling down 1 vertebra at a time, or just rolling down, however you want to get there. Draw your knees into your chest. Let's bring our feet to the ground, and let's come into bridge pose. So before you lift, just push your feet into the ground and feel the engagement. You'll feel your hamstrings and your glutes. So we'll push down to lift up. Take some big belly breaths now. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, we'll lower down, we'll draw our knees into the chest, and we can stay here, or we can rock ourselves up and come into boat. So boat could be here, holding on, supporting ourselves, or boat could be here. So let's breathe for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Good, go to low boat, hollow out the belly. Gonna be a little kayak for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and now let's let everything go. Mini Shavasana, like 2 breaths worth. Practice letting everything go like that. Again, big breath in. Exhale everything out. Let's bend the knees, bridge pose, root down to lift. 2 big breaths. We don't want to ever turn the head right or left in bridge. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Good, let's lower down, knees to chest. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. You could stay here or rock yourself back up to boat. Let's hold our boat. Boat could be here. Boat could be here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, low boat. So take care of your back if low boat's not a good idea for you. Becoming that kayak now. Hollow out the belly. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1, release. I'm going to do it 1 more time. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Good, bend the knees, bridge, last one. Bridge pose. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, now lower the hips, knees to chest, or rock yourself up, last boat. Bent knees or straight legs, you could hold on to your legs, you could release your legs. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2,
low boat if it's a good idea, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and let it all go now. And take some deep breaths. So most likely the heart is racing. Your breath is probably rapid. Feels a lot like stress, right? Feels a lot like anxiety and fear. So practice now in the body. Practice activating that vagus nerve by just deep breathing, deep diaphragmatic breath, slowing the heart rate. Good. One more. Now let's take our right leg up to the sky. Your left knee is bent and your right leg is straight up, reaching up to the ceiling. Rotate your ankle round and round. Let's take that right leg and take it out to the side and bring it back to the center. Out to the side and bring it back to the center. Out to the side. I'm going to switch myself so you can see what we're doing. And come back to the center. Now start to take your right leg across your body. So your left foot is you're just gonna come to the outside edge of your left foot so you can come into that twist. And my left hand is gonna support my leg. Okay? So now my right arm comes across and I'm gonna tap my foot and I'm gonna open up. Here's my inhale. Exhale, come back, tap your foot. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap your foot. And this last time, let's circle the arm around and come into the twist. So our arms are out like a T. Both of my shoulders are resting on the ground. Now you can maybe straighten that bottom leg if that feels good to you. I like my knee bent. And we're going to feel this in that IT band. So just take some nice deep breaths here now. Breathe into the rib cage on that right side. Exhale everything out. Squeeze the belly at the end. And again, big giant balloon breath. Exhale everything out. Beautiful job. Now bring the arm back all the way across. Bend both of your knees, come into the fetal position, and then roll onto your back, and we'll switch sides. So this time, your left leg goes up in the sky, your right knee is bent. And we're gonna open and we're gonna close the leg. Open the leg to the side and bring it back to the center. So open the leg, bring it back to the side, or to the center. Open. Now this time, my right hand is gonna be I'm gonna catch my left leg and help it down slowly. It might touch the ground, it may not. This might be my kickstand right here. So now my back arm, my left arm is going to come across. I'm gonna tap my foot, suck my belly in, round through my shoulder and my upper back. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Exhale. And now spider crawl those hands up and around the head and circle open in your reclining twist. Again, your bottom leg, you could straighten it or you could keep the knee bent. Either way, you're breathing into this IT band. Nice big breath into the rib cage of the left side. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. And then travel the back arm, the left arm all the way back. Bend both of your knees, fetal position, and roll onto your back. Beautiful. All right, let's take our feet wide, lean the knees against each other. Allow the sacrum, the bottom of the tailbone, to get heavy, so your lower back will probably lift up a little bit. That's okay. Let's place the right arm on top of the left. Just hold on to the shoulders here and take some nice big breaths. With your next exhalation, let's roll the head to the left and empty your left ear. Empty the left ear, left side of your brain. Relax your face. And then turn the head back to center. Let's open up the arms and then we'll switch. So left arm now on top of the right. We're holding on to the backs of the shoulders. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, this time we'll turn our head to the right and we'll empty our right ear. The right side of the brain empty. Feel the stretch in the shoulders as you exhale, getting heavy with your hands hanging on your shoulders. And then slowly bring the head back. Uncross the arms. Bring the soles of the feet together now and allow the knees to fall out to the side. Perhaps you hold your opposite wrists or elbows over your head. And take some belly breaths here. And notice what the dispersion of energy feels like. So going through your twists and your deep breathing, your postures, helps to move the stagnant energy, move the muscle tension, and just see what that feels like. It might show up as tingling, circulation. Let's take that last breath now. We'll release our hands. We'll maybe assist with the closing of the legs. And then start to slide your legs out, coming into the most comfortable posture you can find for Shavasana. So take a few minutes to get there, all right? So you might want a pillow underneath your knees. Take up lots of space here. And start to return to where we started, when you were on your back and you were very heavy. Give yourself permission now to be heavy, to let go as you soften into your Shavasana. So take a few releasing breaths, whatever that looks like for you. It could be a big, giant inhale, and a deep sigh, breathing deeply in through the nose and exhaling, letting it all out. And let this breath be a magnet, attracting anything you're ready to let go of, anything you're ready to release, and anything that isn't serving you during this time. So let the breath help you in releasing that. And then let the breath become very organic, very natural. Find the rhythm of your own sacred breath. Not needing to change anything, not needing to manipulate it. Just let the breath come in and go out, gently expanding and contracting your body. Just like an ocean tide coming in gently towards the shore and away from the shore. And just find that rhythm of in and out of your breath. And let everything soften and relax. Everything softens and relaxes around the breath.
So feel the muscles now in the legs and the hips, releasing. Relaxing the pelvis. All the muscles around the pelvis and in the pelvis, soft. Soften the muscles along the spine, in your belly. Soften your belly. Soften the organs even. And release any gripping that might be going on there. Feel tension leaving the body as you surrender more and more, getting lighter and freer. So see the tension now seeping out of your body, and seeing Mother Earth just receiving the tension. And see the tension leaving the body from the front body, dissipating into the air, into the atmosphere. And feel the softening and the releasing of the muscles around the rib cage, in between the ribs, the intercostal rib tissue releasing so that the rib cage is free and you're free to breathe in a whole 360 fashion. Feel the chest now relaxing. Your lungs are strong, healthy. Feel the wave of relaxation moving up to the shoulders, down the arms like rivers to the fingertips. And the softening is going from the shoulders back up to the base of the skull, to the front of the throat, the back of the neck. Releasing your jaw, the tongue and the mouth, all the muscles of the face now, around your mouth, fanning out to your cheekbones, and all the muscles around the eyes, release. Invite the eyes deep in the sockets, as if they're resting on soft pillows. Relax your forehead smooth. Even the scalp releases. As you fall deeper and deeper into relaxation. No worries. And let the mind be wide open like a big blue sky. Spacious and expansive. And letting any thoughts just float by like clouds. Like clouds in the sky, just simply notice, not needing to be attached. Just becoming the observer, the seer, the calm observer of your thoughts, floating across the big, wide blue sky of your mind. Not needing to worry or obsess, just to watch. Simply notice with a sense of curiosity. And feel more and more space, expansion and freedom open up for you in your mind, in your heart, and in your body. I'm going to leave you here in this state of relaxation. Feel free to stay here as long as you need to or want to. And until we meet again, the light and the soul in me honors and blesses the light and the soul of each and every one of you here.